Randvi, are you well? You seem distant.
I'm fine. Only a little tired, but well enough. Shall we look at the map?
Not until you tell me what is wrong.
Oh, I think I have. I feel somewhat trapped.
Randvi,
I'm fine. Only...
Not until you tell me...
Oh, I think I have.
I cannot help you with your life just now, but...
I don't know.
Stop. Forget about alliances and responsibility for... We could take a ride.
That sounds lovely. And Now, what was it you...
Randvi, take a break. Let us make for...
Do you mean now?
Of course. You said you were tired of all this. So what...
I did ask, didn't I?
Follow me. We won't take the longship today. This trip is for us. Just you and me. Is that a problem?
Not at all. So long as I get some air and sun, I will be fine. I spend too much of my day in the longhouse.
We will need to cross the river at some point if we want to. We will need to cross the river at some point if we want to enter Grand Turcia. If you know a better way, I would love to hear it. We will need to cross the river at some point if we want to enter.
Thank you for this.
And if you intend to go hunting, consider bringing us your...
Aye.
In all things.
I'll keep that in mind.
Eivor, you see...
I do like victories.
Your weapons show the marks of great
You are not?
To bolster our trade, of course. If you wish the tales of your hunts, if you defeat a rare and worthy creature, bring it...
A good idea.
Oh, and before you...
I do not have the... We will need to cross the river at some point if we want to enter Grand Turcia. If you know a better way, I would love to hear it.
Is swimming not an option?
Swim.
Happy to say I've refreshed my stocks.
I would like to see what you...
Nothing else?
I brought... Swimming.
Hope to see you again soon.
Are you joking?
A boat or a horse would always do, but I'm not opposed to the more traditional methods.
Yanli, this list. Are these debts?
No. Those are the names of the deliveries I have yet to make. Still waiting on payment.
These are quite far away, and in all directions.
That could be.
An interesting idea.
Keep the note. I've been saving the...
What it...
You should get that. Honestly. This was a smart purchase. Anything you find, bring it to me. Nothing else?
We have talked so little since our first...
I wish I had a more intriguing... This is not an exotic story.
Do you miss your home?
Yes, often.
Well, you're most welcome.
Oh! Well... I hope to see you soon.
Birna, welcome.
Good to be here, Sunbeam. The people
You are at home. Settle in and get a feel for the place.
Of course.
Need something? Goodbye, Eivor.
What do you think you're doing?
This is perfect, Eivor. You really are a generous one. That it? Goodbye, Eivor.
Show me.
Please, Eivor. Not a long ship.
Right.
This water smells odd.
You get used to it. Aid me. Be my eyes.
It really is lovely here. I have not been this far east of the settlement. Isn't that awful?
You think safety awful?
To live one's life in so small a pen. Hear stories from you and the scouts without ever venturing further. Gods, do you smell that? The earth and the air. It is good to be out here.
Survey the area, Sunan.
Eivor, there. What is that?
This is where the Summer Army retreated when Grantebridge was lost. They seem to have resettled the city in full now.
Right. I know this land so well by its map, but to see it in person brings it to stunning life. A Roman marvel. I will not soon forget this sight.
Cast about this land, my friend. Stretch your wings, Sunan. And here we are. Welcome to Grantebridge. We should make our way to the Longhouse.
Oh, it's bigger than I imagined. Oh, it's bigger than I imagined. Rustic. Oh, it's bigger than I imagined. Rustic, woody, beautiful. And everything seems quite new.
Under Soma's guidance, the Summer Army built this town up from a small village. Under Soma's guidance, the Summer Army built this town up from a small village.
It's been quite a while since I've seen your face around here.
I know you, I think.
Yeah,
Good to see you again.
well met, Randy. Eivor,
You know, I noticed the same thing.
I expected more people about Magni. Something happened.
Summer rounded up some warriors and took them west. She's hoping to open a new trade route with oxen. Only now, in times of...
What?
They attack all merchants who...
That could cripple you. So what will
We
you...
can take care of them, Magni. And if we don't find your horse, we will steal you a new...
Well, that would ease my mind.
Good. Eivor, come. The bandits are camped on the river, he said. East of the water's edge.
You volunteered us for a fight, Randvi. Is that your idea of a pleasant ride through the country?
It must be. I surprised even myself.
Away from the table for a day and already you are lusting for blood.
A feeling you must know well, no? I have always wanted to experience the world as you do, and now I will. Unless you have a more interesting day planned for us?
We will help Magni and clear these bandits. But do not be rash when we find them. The Raven clan needs your steady hand.
Yes, indeed, my lord. I shall follow your order to the letter.
If I did not know any better, I would say you're teasing me.
Oh, certainly not, Eivor wolf-kissed iron-fisted Drenger. I would never tease one with such commanding authority.
All right, stay close, and do as I do.
Rude and look sternly at the horizon?
By all means.
Do this in secret!
We seem time for a battle, so here we go! I feel great.
Now to deliver Magni his horse. That was a thrill, Eivor.
Yeah!
Thrill, Eivor. We are champions of Grantbridge. Do you know of any other towns that need liberating?
You don't think we have had enough drama for one day? We should return to the settlement.
Or we could have a drink to celebrate our victory.
At home. Tekla has all the mead and ale we could want.
Eivor, our outing has hardly begun. Find us an alehouse and let us make ourselves at home.
Let's return the horse. And if your thirst remains, we'll look around. Magni,
Did he?
your horse is out.
Thank the gods he is safe.
Eivor! Over here! Look at this!
Oh, someone is thirsty.
Are you... What are you playing at?
A drinking contest. You versus me. Wolf-kissed versus Table Maiden.
Randvi, we can do better than Table Maiden.
Mead Queen.
All right?
You...
Be kissing a flagstone soon.
Friendly. Focus. Friendly's done you better. It's a beast, but you have my fealty, Randy.
Let us look. Always look.
Ha! More than after It's a sunken tower near a water. It's near the highest point of a hill.
All right.
I know it might...
Oh, it's...
Leaving already? Well, I do hope to see you again. Randy, return any time.
I might have to, Magni. Thank you for everything.
No, thank you. Safe travels.
I think you may have punctured poor Magni's heart back there.
What can I say? Not the first, and it will not be the last.
I name you Randvi, slayer of bandits, breaker of hearts.
I will sound it with pride. Sunniva described this tower for me. A desolate yet peaceful place. I am eager to see it.
After a full day of action, finally you wish to calm down.
I've had my fill of adventure. Time for a little rest. I was wondering something. You and Soma. Was there something more to your bond? You spoke of her with a particular shine in your eyes.
We grew very close, very quickly. Is that what you mean?
No, I mean... Did something happen between you two?
What sort of question is that?
An innocent one. Innocent as a newborn babe.
Nothing happened between us. That is my answer.
I find that disappointing. If I were you, I might have tested the waters. Eivor, entangled by a hardy Jarlskona as she leads her army to victory and prosperity. A rather appealing match.
I'm going to pretend your last words were taken by the wind, Randvi.
If you must. Look there! That must be the tower. Take the bridge.
Sunan, guide me.
Stories tell. Can you imagine how it looked when it was first built, hundreds of winters ago? Sometimes when looking at the map, I imagine little people in their little armies, traversing the land. And now, staring at these ruins, I imagine people of old, how they lived, never knowing what would become of their monuments.
You have a fertile imagination.
I want a view from the top. Shall we?
Lead on. Mind where you put your fingers. These stones are old and weathered. You climbed well for one who folds maps.
You jest, but I have raised the frames of longhouses and hammered the ribs of longships. My hands are calloused from hard work. Well... a stunning view. It reminds me of my early years in Norway. How I used to climb the hills beyond the wood.
You have an adventurous heart. I hardly see it behind the table, but now I've watched you scale a tower in furs, soaking wet.
I was rowdy in my youth. Hunting, sailing. I was a wildling of the open air before I became this staunch and stoic woman. Married off in service of peace between two clans. A noble and worthy role, but not one I had ever myself.
You would have made a fine wandering warrior. A Jomsvikinger, free to come and go as she pleased.
I think so too. It may be we would have sailed together, over the open seas, raiding or traveling.
Or faced each other on the field of battle. Without your marriage to Sigurd to secure peace, our clans might still be at war.
True. Very true. Thank you for today. Every bit of it has been a dream, and I'm not keen to wake.
Then don't. We can stay here as long as you like.
Yes.
What was that?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. I got away from myself.
No need to apologize.
Sigurd is your brother, and I have put you in a very difficult position. The heart does not do politics like the head.
It may be the meat, it may be the air, but there's no need to apologize.
I am sober enough. But the truth of it is, I have felt this way for some time now. I care for you, Eivor.
That is comforting to hear. I have long felt the same way, but I banished the thought that this would ever happen.
Many times I wished to tell you. Wished to say what was in my heart and what I desired, but duty kept me from it.
Say all you like.
Today has meant so much. We rode, we fought, we drank, we laughed. You showed me your world. Not in words, but deeds.
Deeds are more direct than words. Andri? Must have returned to the settlement.
Eivor, takk fyrir síðan.
Randvi, you left so suddenly.
There is work to be done. There always is.
I see.
But do not think for a moment that I have forgotten.
Nor would...
Good.
And hard to...
Yes, until our next moment alone, we should return to our great work.
No, indeed.
Back to work then. Word of our growing settlement has
Come to me. Should we take this to your chamber? Petra, good day.
Ah, you're...
Go ahead.
For the past few evenings, I've heard the howling of unchecked. They will ravage the wild game.
You feel we should drive...
I would eliminate them entirely. With your permission, of course.
A good...
Good. This way. I last saw them prowling around just up the hill.
You lead. I'll follow.
Quite a nice spot. Beautiful terrain, and the animals here are healthy and populous. But wolves are a worry. It may be why the Ragnarsons moved on. Humans upset the balance of nature, and nature pushed back.
By attacking us.
A wolf will do whatever it takes. They were displaced. Now they come to our door. Come this way. Look here. Breadcrumbs and crusts. They must have stolen something from Tarvin's store, or off a table somewhere.
You saw breadcrumbs from where you stood.
They stand out clearly from the soil and grass. See there? Come, this way. Ah, smell that? That's a male wolf, marking his territory, warding off the competition.
How do you know it's a male?
A different odor. You pick it up.
How did you come to be such a skilled tracker?
My family were hunters and trackers. From further east than you've ever seen, I imagine. But I've lived in England for most of my life. This is where we found Wallace. This is where we found Wallace.
You two are siblings, as Sigurd and I are siblings. Bound by honor, not blood.
Yes. To hear my mother tell it, we came upon Wallace abandoned, a babe in the woods. We took him in. Look, the wolves made a kill here. They're in the area. Those trails, they must have dragged the poor beast away. We're getting closer. Ah, see those teeth marks on the carcass? They're different.
This is the pack's doing, not just one.
That's right. Let's go on.
So your family found Wallace in the woods?
We were traveling through the forest when I spotted a white...
Go.
Traveling through the forest when I spotted a white elk ahead of us. I chased it, hoping to take it down. I lost it as I came to a clearing. And there on the ground was a wee babe, our little Wallace, swaddled and alone. Ah, look at that, the pattern on the grass. They slept here.
I'm impressed, Petra. You have a raw skill.
You have seen nothing just yet.
So you saw a white elk, and that led you to Wallace?
That's right. It felt fated. We took him in and nursed him back to health. I was scarcely more than a toddler myself then. And from that day forward, we were raised as brother and sister. These kills are fresh. They're likely near enough to hear us. Probably fled the scene not long ago.
I think we found our wolf.
There.
There. That should be all of them. Are you all right?
They were. God take them. I lost my cows some months back. Now the sheep are gone.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Not without the blessings of God.
You have your life, farmer. With that alone, you can always rebuild.
Ava, hold. I hear something.
What? I don't... Oh, goodness gracious me! Felix! Rosemary! My beauties!
This is grand, Eivor. You hunt almost as well as you fight.
Give me a few weeks, I'll learn to track as well as you. Or better.
I would be happy to be so humbled.
This was a joy, Petra. Do not hesitate to call on me the next time you spot any errant beasts.
You were the first on my list, Eivor. See you soon.